The Loretta Young Show.
Hello. If you could choose any gift at all for your child's future happiness, what would it be? Well, we asked that question last year of a good many people before we made our choice for our story tonight. And now, dear friends, our story. It opens in the living room of the Seaton household.
Is that for me, Grandma?
It is not. And call me Mert.
What's in the box, Mert?
Oh, your father's old baseball suit from high school days. God rest his soul. Phew. Phew. I think they'd come up with a sweet-smelling mothball.
You gonna wear that, Mert?
Yep. I just got an offer from the Red Sox.
Honest?
No. No, darling, I got it out for your brother. I thought maybe I could make it over for him, but it's just too big a job. Darn it, and I wanted to do something to cheer him up. Now, Petey, you be nice to Mark when he gets in. This came for him today. He didn't make the Little League.
That baseball team?
Oh, now, wait a minute. It isn't just that baseball team. The Little League is a national organization. They even have their own World Series. Maybe I could fix the cap.
Fix it for me. Hey, I can't see anything.
Good. You can be the umpire.
Hi, Mert.
Hi, honey.
Well, where's Petey?
Hi, Mom.
Hi, darling. I didn't recognize you. My, that hat gives you distinction.
That was Dad in high school.
Oh.
I got his baseball uniform out for Mark.
Oh, yeah. Well, there's enough uniform here for Mark and the rest of the team as well. But I thought the Little League had their own uniforms.
He didn't make the Little League.
You have been assigned to one of the minor leagues. Mr. Tyler, your principal, will contact you for further details.
It came this morning. He doesn't know yet.
Oh, well, cheer up, Mert. After all, he's not being sent to the salt mines, you know. Ah. I got spare ribs for dinner. Why, I'll never know. They're more trouble than they're worth.
Hi, Mom.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Anything in the mail for me today?
Grandma has it. Congratulations. You made Mr. Tyler's team.
Mr. Tyler.
Uh-huh.
But he's in charge of a minor league.
Oh, I'm sorry, son. But I think it's all practically the same thing, isn't it?
Same?
Sure.
Oh, Mom, minor league's just kid stuff.
Oh, honey.
Is it true, Mert?
Now, honey, it'll be good practice.
You have to play with the babies.
Ah, dry up, you little creep. Good night, nurse. Come on, cut it out, you kids. I thought I told you to be nice to Mark.
Okay, Grandma.
And call me Mert. Didn't I tell you how unhappy he'd be?
More meat on the xylophone. You know, if you ask me, you're the one who's unhappy. You're the baseball fan around here.
No, I like the game all right.
All right. That's why you're saving every extra penny you can get your hands on for that trip to the World Series?
Well, let's face it. Baseball is in my blood. The boys, too. Their father was crazy about the game.
I'll say he was. He didn't ask me to marry him until he was sure I could catch a ball. You know, every Saturday he'd fix up a game, and I got to be pretty good at it. Here, Mert, catch. Say, not bad for an old girl.
Not bad. Are you well? I taught that husband of yours everything he knew about the game.
Oh, yeah. You know something? It was my back switch that really drove the stands wild. Whap!
And right back at you, dearie.
You know something? We should have tried out for that team and let the kids get the dinner.
The black bear saw the fish. He wanted to
Yeah?
get... How do you spell Lithuania?
The dictionary's paid for, dear. Use it.
That Yes.
Hello? Oh, yes, Mr. Tyler. Yes, this is Miss Seaton speaking. Your card came in the afternoon mail.
Oh, is Mr. Seaton at home?
No, Mr. Tyler, I'm a widow. Is there anything I can do for you?
Oh, no, I'm afraid not. You see, Mrs. Seaton, I find I'm a little short-handed. There were so many boys left over from the Little League tryouts that wanted to play ball, and I find I only have coaches for 4 minor league teams, but enough boys for 5.
Oh.
I've been calling the fathers of the boys left over to try and find a coach and manager. So far, no luck.
And Mark is one of the boys left over. Yes, all right, I'll tell him, Mr. Tyler, and thank you for calling. Good night. That was the principal, Mr. Tyler.
Yes, we know. What's the matter?
Nothing. Nothing's the matter. He's looking for fathers to coach the teams. It seems there were too many boys for the number of coaches. There were 9 boys left over, Mark.
You mean they don't even want me to play in the minor leagues?
Oh,
Ha ha.
not just yet, honey, but Mr. Tyler said not to worry.
Oh, good night, nurse.
Little boys in baseball.
Everybody in baseball.
Mark?
I'm studying.
Honey, let's talk a little,
What do you talk about?
Oh, gee, Mom. If I had a dad to play ball with like the rest of the kids, I could have made the major league. Well, they don't even want me on the minors.
No, it isn't that they don't want you. They do want you. They want all the boys to be able to play, but first they have to find enough fathers who will volunteer to do the coaching. And, honey, they'll find someone for you 9 boys. I know they will.
Mom, who will want 9 little half-pints who can't even hit the broadside of a barn?
Well,
Mom, I'm good at running. Really good. It's just that I never get a chance to play, that's all.
well, I'll tell you what we'll do. Next Saturday and Sunday, too, if you like. We'll play some ball. You and Petey and Grandma and me.
Some team, just my speed.
Well, now, look here, son. Your mother's quite a pitcher. And your grandma can really hit him when she can see him. You could learn a lot from her, you know.
You're okay, Mom. You really are.
Well, thanks. So are you. Oh, I'm sorry, Mark. They were only part of the family. I want you to be happy. You know, that's what your daddy really died for, so you'd be safe and happy. And so for him, let's try to be the happiest family there is. Huh? And please, stop fighting with your brother.
Oh, Petey's just a little creep.
He is your little brother, and he needs you to set an example. Remember, honey, you're the man in this house, huh?
Okay, Mom, I'll try. I really will.
Go on, finish your homework, huh? And then get ready for bed. Oh, honey, you're not still at that, are you?
The little bear.
Petey, close your book, honey. Come on, get ready for bed. Good boy. We're looking for him, Rick.
That Tyler fellow's number.
Why? What do you want to talk to him about?
I don't. You do.
I do?
Mm-hmm.
What for?
To tell him you're going to warm up some of those leftover boys.
I'm going to do what?
You're going to be their coach, and I'm going to be their manager.
Oh, come now, Mert. Don't be silly. Well, what kind of a team would we have?
The kids will be playing baseball, and that's all that matters.
You know, I did promise Mark that we could play ball over the weekend. I guess 8 more in the game won't matter.
It'll matter a heck of a lot to those kids. And it's not going to be just weekends. It's going to be good, hard practice every afternoon.
Every afternoon? Oh,
Sure. Sure, you get off work at 3. You should be spending more time with those boys. It'll be good for you. Good for your figure, too. You're putting on a little.
I'm putting on a little.
That's right.
I wish you were sitting where I'm sitting right now. Be that as it may, we're going to whip those half pints into a team. That's funny. That's what Mark called them just now, half pints. And that's what we're going to call them, half pints. But we're going to train them into giants. Ah. I wonder. All right, men. Let's play ball. Feathers up for practice. All right, Arnie. You come on, honey. Now, get ready, because here it comes. Good. Here you come now. There. Oh. All right, Bobby, you next. Here you go. Ready? There. Uh-oh. Well, it takes them a little while to hit their stride. Johnny, it's you now, so watch it. Oh! Oh! Oh, well.
Good night, Nurse. When did I hit the ball?
That's going to take a little while, too, I'm afraid. There you go. There! There! Woo! Say, he's good. Next man up. Once more, huh? Come on, Helen. Pitch him in there. All right, honey, all right. Good morning. Good morning. What's that? What's left of my right arm. Too much pitching yesterday, huh? Well, you'll just have to take it easy for a while, huh? No, Mert. That's the spirit. That's my girl. You still got your left arm. No, Mert. I mean no more baseball. What I have still got to do is earn a living for this family. And I cannot do it with part of me in a sling. Now, I am a typist. With everything working, I'm not a very good typist. I could use an extra arm. I cannot afford to lose one. So, just tell the boys that I'm very sorry, but they'll have to wait for the league to find a man for a man's job. Okay? Hello? Oh, good one. You almost hit it that time. Mert Seaton! Where did you get that? Whatever it is. It's a pitching machine. I bought it at Rogers' Sporting Goods store. You bought it? I decided not to go to the World Series this year. I figure there's going to be some pretty good ball around here I won't want to miss. The team seems to be improving. Yep. I'll change and be right out. We'll be here. Okay, Petey, come on. The bat boy gets a turn, too. Oh, the fans are cheering. One more sip, just one more. Well, going out on a date? No, I'm going after a date, a playing date. Oh? There's a meeting of the minor league coaches right next door at the school in Mr. Tyler's office. Well, why weren't the managers invited? Well, I don't know. I wasn't really invited, but I'm going anyway. Wish me luck, Grandma. And don't call me Grandma. Why, Mert? Why don't you like to be called Grandma? Oh, I don't know. It makes me sound like I'm all finished, and I kind of feel like I'm just starting out. It'll be a cold day in Hackensack the day they finish you. See you later. Play ball, the fans are cheering, each little eager, an eager beaver. Da-da-dum-bum-ba-dum.
Well, I agree. How about the rest of you guys?
Well, let me see that schedule. Excuse me, Mrs. Seaton.
Yes, it's all right.
Well, maybe we shouldn't play that week.
Well, if you don't play the Jets on the 12th, it'll upset the whole schedule.
Well, let's see. The Jolly Rogers play the Little Bombers on the 12th.
Mr. Tyler.
And the Tigers play the Comets.
So who plays the Jets if you don't?
Mr. Tyler, the half pints.
What is it, Mrs. Seaton?
The half pints. You've forgotten all about the half pints. You haven't scheduled any games for us.
We haven't forgotten you, Mrs. Seaton. We just don't feel your boys are ready for competition yet.
Oh, but Mr. Tyler, they've improved a great deal since you've seen them.
Well, we all saw the boys at the tryouts.
Well.
And I'm sure we all agree that they need a great deal of work. Now, that was only a month ago, Mrs. Seaton. And without a coach who... Well, I mean, well, you know what I mean.
No, I don't know, Mr. Tyler. What do you mean?
Well, Mrs. Seaton, I'm sure you're the prettiest minor league coach we've ever had.
Thank you.
But it takes a man to get out there in the field with the boys and really whip them into shape. Maybe I could give you a few afternoons. Why don't we talk about it after the meeting? Perhaps over a soda?
Well, perhaps, Mr. Tyler.
Well, we can work all this out. Fred, take a look at this, all right? Excuse me, Mrs. Seaton. Now, look at this, right? Mrs. Seaton, would you mind changing seats with Fred? Thanks. Now, Eddie, maybe you better come around here. What
Good
this
night,
league needs
nurse.
is a little action.
A little action.
Oh, this schedule should work out fine.
Well, you
action?
saw what happened on the 12th.
There you are. Hold the bat up high. Now, hit one to Petey out there.
You're to the school fence, Mom?
Well, so it falls a little short of it. Or long of it. All right, Arnie, come on, a fast one.
Look out, Petey! Petey, heck, that's clearing the fence.
Oh, dear, I wonder what that was.
Uh-oh, Mr. Tyler's window.
Couldn't have called it better.
Oh, my gosh, Mom, I don't know my own strength. Mr. Tyler's window, that must be about...
200 feet.
Here comes Mr. Tyler. He runs pretty good for an old man.
Hey,
Hello, Mr. Tyler.
who hit that ball?
I did.
You did.
Honest.
Oh, Mr. Tyler. I'm awfully sorry about your window, Mr. Tyler. Of course, we'll pay for it.
Oh, who cares about the window?
Oh?
Say, from home plate to my office. Why, that must be about
200 feet.
Say, that's quite a hit.
Yes. Of course, he was only practicing.
Who was?
Oh, my son, Mark. He's good. In fact, they're all good.
Good.
Mhm.
If that hits any indication, I'll tell you they're good.
Sure. Like I tried to tell you and the other gentleman last night.
All right. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Next Saturday, 1 o'clock in the school field. The Half Pints play the Jets.
Oh, boy.
You know, I think I can even dig up some uniforms for your kids.
Oh.
Is it a date?
You bet it's a date. You bet.
Say,
Yeah?
how about the coaches making another for dinner after the game?
Fine. Fine. The loser picks up the check, huh?
Oh, no. I'll pick up the check.
Yes, Mr. Tyler. That's just what I got through saying. Well, goodbye. See you Saturday. Come on, Mark! Well, all right, Mr. Hodson. I'll have Mark call you tonight. Yes, goodbye.
And just what does the manager of the Little League Indians want with Mark?
Well, Mr. Hodson has had some bad luck. David Kirk's family moved back east, and, well, that makes the Indians short one player. So, they want Mark.
They want Mark? Well, let me tell you something. As manager of the Half Pints, it'll be a cold day in Hackensack before I let my best boy waltz over to another team.
No, we won't have anything to say about it, Mert. It'll be Mark's decision. And please, I don't want him influenced one way or the other. Do you understand?
What do you mean? The Half Pints need him.
I know. I'm well aware of that. I'm also aware that Mark is a better player than the rest of the boys. And he has a right to graduate to the regular little leagues if he chooses to.
He holds our team together. Those kids look up to him. If he leaves, it'll knock the stuffings out of each and every one of them.
Then we'll just have a lot of stuffing to do. Because I'm not going to let them hold him back if he wants to go on.
Don't you care either way?
Of course I care, Mert. Sure, as his coach, I want him to stay. And as his mother, I'd like him to stay, too. And it hasn't really got anything to do with baseball. Well, I'd like Mark to make the unselfish decision and stay where he's needed, but... Well, whatever the decision is, it's got to be his.
Good night, nurse.
You mean they want me to join the Indians?
That's right.
Oh, man.
Oh, Mark, we're certainly going to miss you, but you're right. It is a great opportunity for you.
Oh, I'll say. The Indians are going to be state champions this year. Everybody knows that. I'll get to have a uniform, too.
Mr. Hudson thinks that David's would just about fit you.
Little league uniform.
Mr. Hudson wants you to call him tonight. And he also wants you to start practicing with them tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Mm-hmm. Oh.
Honey, when you talk to him, ask him if it's all right if you're a little bit late. I think it'd be nice if he dropped by and said goodbye to the half pints first.
Why, Mom? I'm not going anyplace. I'll see him around.
Well, I know, but... Well, they're very proud of you, Mark, and they're going to be unhappy about losing you.
Unhappy about losing me?
Well, of course. You're sort of the old man of the team.
The old man?
That's right, dear. You've helped those boys a great deal, and in all honesty, the team's not going to be quite the same without you. And I wouldn't want you to just up and leave without saying goodbye to them.
Is it wrong for me to go over to the Indians?
Well, no, honey, of course not.
But just now you said the team wouldn't be the same without me.
Oh, well, it won't for a while anyway. Because, well, right now you are the spark plug of the team, see?
Well, should I stay with the half pints?
Well, that's up to you.
If I leave, you won't have a full team. You only have 8 guys.
That's right. But don't worry about it. I'm sure we'll find someone else.
You've got games coming up. Well, what should I do, Mom? Should I stay?
It's up to you.
No, you tell me.
I can't.
But why?
Because, dear, the decision has got to be yours. That's part of growing up. Well?
All right, I've decided. I can't pass up a chance like this. This is too good of an opportunity.
Okay.
I'm going to call Mr. Hudson right now.
Oh, no. We can't say any more to ourselves. Well, Mark will do it. Let Mark score. We've got to score for ourselves. So everybody, dig down a little harder and give a little bit more, huh? And maybe next year we'll all be Little League.
Hey, Mom!
Oh.
I seem awfully anxious to get rid of me.
Oh. Fellows, Mark has something to say to you. Go ahead, Mark.
No more speeches. Now, look, you guys, sitting around like this, we'll never make Little League by next year.
We'll never make Little League?
That's right. Listen, Phil, you pitch.
Well, what happened with Mr. Hudson?
Nothing. Peter, you take care of the bats, huh?
Hey, Mark, come here a minute. Come here. Well?
Well, I thanked him and told him I already had a team. Is that right, Mom?
Mm-hmm. I'm so proud of you.
Well, I figured if we're going to be the happiest family in the world, we ought to be on the same team.
Mm-hmm.
And if I am kind of like the old man of the half pints, I wouldn't want to leave him. Because that's rough.
Yeah. Now go on, get back in there. All right, fellas, play ball. Let's go.
Mrs. Seaton! Oh, Mrs. Seaton!
Oh, yes, Mr. Tyler. Hi.
Hi. There's a meeting of the coaches Wednesday night.
Fine, I'll be there.
Let's have dinner first.
Well, I
Pick you up at 6?
Little League benefits the parents as well as the boys. That's what the book says.
Well, we wouldn't want to go against the book now, would we? Yes, Mr. Tyler, I'd love to.
See ya.
Bye. Baseball fun. This is called A Mother's Wish. A box of gold, a bat, a ball, a full-blown candy tree. For my child, the greatest gift of all, to choose unselfishly. Well, good night. I'll see you next week.